So, in this video, we're going to talk about Alberta Independence and how it affects our personal relationships. Some people I have had the blessing to meet, really, of being married, and I've met them. They're married. They support clearly Alberta Independence. However, their spouse might not understand the urgency or even the obsession of their husband or wife supporting independence. So, we're going to use the word dramatically, okay? I say that respectfully. So there's a difference, and I want to try and help those people who might have that particular struggle. Now, everybody has a brain, right? And the brain puts the world together in four components: emotions, cognitions, perception, and social interaction. So, perceptions. You may not know this. We won't get into details. But when you look at the world, your brain recreates it. It has a perception and it adds color. We don't know if these things are with color or not, but our brain puts color to it, okay? So that's a perception. We do that with everything. We look at a tree, we see green leaves, we recreate that in our mind. We put the colors to it, the shape to it, everything. Perception. Emotions. Well, when it comes to emotions, we all know that can influence thinking. And emotions, I'm not just talking about feelings. I'm talking about like moods. You could be depressed and see darkness everywhere. Emotion could also be very much a threatful thing, like you're afraid of something being true or you're afraid of being attacked. Those are emotions that we feel, and our brain processes that with the perception of things. Perceptions, emotions, social interactions. Well, you all know every one of us has friends, or I hope we do, or at least at workplace. There are certain groups of people that think a certain way, and if you're not into that I'm just going to use the word cult, small group think, you're not welcome. So that's the social interactions and how your brain has to process that. And then, cognitions, the thinking process of if things are reasonable or not, are they reasonably put together or not? And your brain's going to take all those four dimensions, put them together in such a way that they recreate the world. So, if you are married and you're getting data from a news source that looks reputable, I mean, for all intents and purposes, it's reputable. Your spouse might not be getting that same data. And so she doesn't understand the threat response because she can only perceive and think through things and feel things based on the information she gets in, right? Makes sense. And you the same. So if you don't understand why your wife thinks a certain way, for instance, she's getting different data than you are, right? And so you got to understand where her data is coming from. Anyway, all that to say, if you are supporting Alberta Independence and your spouse is uncertain, don't let this be a barrier between you two, right? Keep talking and share the importance of her learning about what's going on for the future of her children or his children. With my wife For instance, I had never seen her involved in understanding the world of politics. In fact, I couldn't stand politics ever until recently. But once she started seeing the news and really hating the news because it's so dreadful, she began to see, yes, there is a sense that we have to act. We just cannot be idle anymore, right? So that has helped us understand the urgency I feel and even support it. But that's probably the best way, is to sit down, share some things, and let your wife know, let your husband know that, look, I love you no matter what, but I'm thinking about our future and our grandchildren's future. And you really need to know a little bit about what's going on today. All right? I do hope this helps. You're not alone out there. And be good to yourselves. We're going to win this, but it's going to take some time and some hurdle jumping. All right? We'll talk to you later.